5 o'clock.
I'd like to call a special public meeting agenda to order. First of all, we're going to have a invocation by Mrs. Neal.
Heavenly Father, be with us today. Grant us the wisdom to discern what is right, the courage to defend the public's interests, and your guidance in all our deliberations. In your name we pray, amen. Amen.
I need a pledge by Mr. Eastman.
I pledge
All right, the first item on the agenda will be a motion to pass a proclamation honoring the life, the service, and the legacy of Owen Cormier.
I so
Somebody-
move.
Moved by Mr. Tim McKnight, second by Corey. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is Kathy here? Okay, I didn't see you back there, Kathy. I got a plaque here for you. Tell you what, we can do it after the meeting, or people will do it now. We'll do it after the meeting, but I have a thing for you here. All right. The next item up for is Ambulance Regulatory Committee report. Mr. Marcus.
Okay. The Ambulance Regulatory Committee met January 22nd, 2026 at 4:30 p.m. Based on information provided by both Ambulance Service and Medic Express and Acadian Ambulance, it was recommended to accept the permit application for Acadian Ambulance and Medic Express. It was moved by Mr. Buller and seconded by Mr. LeBeau to approve. I move that we accept the report of the committee.
Mr.
Moved by Mr.
President,
Marcus.
I recuse myself from this vote.
Mr. McKnight recuses himself. A second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Eastman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Was there any discussion?
I'm sorry, I lost one. Any discussion on that? Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. McKnight.
I have questions.
All right, go ahead.
Did the president review these two
I reviewed them as
applications?
best I could. Marcus reviewed them.
Okay. And the Ambulance Regulatory Committee read them?
Yes, earlier.
Okay. So we're really good with, we only have one permit that we can approve. Mr. President, if you read the first permit on the agenda, for the record, it's not for Jeff Davis Parish. It's for Acadia Parish. We can't approve a permit for Acadia Parish.
You saying it was misworded?
It's,
You got that, Marcus? I don't,
But when it was submitted to us, it's
if you read the first page, the
right.
letter dated December 10th,
Well, it starts out as Jefferson Davis Parish Ambulance Permit Renewal. I'm sure it's a form that they have, and they just neglected to change Acadia Parish in the body of the letter. I don't think that's a big enough stipulation to,
well, if we, I'm just putting it out there.
that's a
Have we ever-
clerical error.
Have we ever had a,
I mean,
Has the-
do we have somebody from Med Express?
Tyler's here.
I thought I seen what it said.
Go
Mr.
ahead.
President, the author of the letter, I believe, is in the audience who could amend the letter and initial the change
Okay.
if needed.
All right, I need a motion to have is it Tyler? Have Tyler initial and amend the letter from Acadia to Jeff Davis Parish.
So moved.
Motion by Byron Buller, second by Bill LeBeau.
You can just scratch.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I guess we'll have to call it for a vote again, then, right?
Well, no. I mean, we've already voted on that, so now you're moving on to the
Okay.
next item, right?
well, You voted before the discussion though,
Yeah, you
so
voted
that was
Okay,
a
so-
procedural
All
error.
right, do the vote again,
All right,
for the record.
any other further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? All right. Moving along to, so we did, that was Med Express. I need a motion to approve Acadian ambulance permit.
So moved.
Move by Mr. Wayne Fruge, second by Mr. Chad Woods. Any discussion on that one?
Just to make sure we got letters of helicopter service for both companies also.
I did not.
Yes, I think Mr. President, that was the one I made a recommendation. Like I said, it was submitted, I think it was, I don't know if it's in this one, but I did see the one from Acadian Ambulance Service
Acadian.
reference, Acadian Ambulance Service, helicopter service, Lake Station in Lake Charles, medic service reference, air evac out of Kendrick. And
The only,
other-
the
other
only
two-
thing in that application is the license for that company. There's no letter of commitment to the ambulance service.
Go ahead, you want to speak, sir?
Yes, sir. So I'm the Director of Operations for Med Express and Area Vac EMS, and this is the letter from the state that states where all our helicopters are. So we're both owned by Global Medical Response, the same company. So we do have two aircraft that meet the actual ordinance.
Okay.
Within 25 miles and 40 miles.
You're-
And it was emailed to them. Our actual license expires on 2/28, which the state is already renewing on 2/5.
Does that answer your question, Tim?
Yes, ma'am. There you
There
go.
wasn't a letter, but we do have a copy of
Okay.
your license for that permit
Yeah,
application.
and this is the actual, shows all the locations that are licensed within the state of Louisiana.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Does that answer your question, Tim?
So I have a question. Which item are we on right now?
On Acadian, number 4.
So I don't think we voted on, unless I'm mistaken, we voted
on
on,
Med Express.
well, no, we voted on the regulatory committee. We skipped over Med Express.
Okay, well, let's go back to it then.
I mean, that, in my,
What you did.
We voted on the ambulance
Okay.
regulatory committee report. We had a motion and a second on number 3 to approve the Med Express ambulance permit. Then we had a discussion. Then we said it was good based on the information they provided us, but I don't think we voted again, Mr. President. So I think we need to go back.
No, we did vote.
yeah, that's what I'm
We did
getting
vote the
at.
second
I
time.
don't think we did. Sorry, Butch.
All right,
After
so
Tim's discussion, we voted a second.
If we did, I missed it. I'm sorry.
What's
I
that?
don't think we need to discuss
I don't-
that.
That was just on the regulatory committee when that discussion.
Okay, so we're officially through item number 3. Okay, and I apologize for anything, this is my first time driving a bus, so, but, it'll all come through. So now we're gonna move on to a motion to approve Acadian ambulance permit, which is where we're at. Mr. McKnight had we had a motion, we had a second, and you had a question, so your question was
so-
answered.
Step
That
back
answered my
to, step
question.
back to number 3.
To number 3.
We already voted on
We
it.
didn't approve neither one.
Did we
Oh.
approve number 3 or did we approve the amendment to number 3 that was included?
Yeah, the only thing that I know that we have approved is the ambulance regulatory committee report.
Right, but then we went to a discussion, and it was discussion that, in reference to Tim's motion, that the
That
letter.
was a
required-
question.
But
Just
that
a
was
question.
still,
That was still where we at.
still
We
on
never
the,
moved.
we've never moved to number 3, is what I'm thinking. That's the way I mean.
We never voted on it, we never
Yeah.
voted on
I
that.
thought we did, but let's, all
No,
right,
I'm
let's
sorry.
go back up to 3.
I'm a little confused.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to motion to approve Med Express ambulance permit. I need a motion.
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Mr. Eastman, second by Corey. Any
Now
discussion?
discussion, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right,
The
next
reason I
one.
pointed that out is I just didn't want that to come back and bite us in the butt.
Right,
It's all written wrong, and I wanted to make sure it
It's
was
legit.
corrected.
and that's
before we-
why I just wanted to make sure that we had
Before we have a
2 and
procedural
3
error.
before we go on to 4, so.
All right, we're gonna go on to 4. Motion to approve Acadian ambulance permit. I need a motion by Mr. David Lejeune, second by Chad. Any discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, number 5, motion to approve the rate increase for Dillon Disposal from $30 a month to $34 a month. I need a motion on that.
So moved.
Moved by
Second.
Mr. Eastman, second by
Second.
Mr. Peterson. Any discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion, number 6, motion to discuss and act on the jail tax rededication. So I need a motion so we can discuss that. Motion by Mr. Chadwood, second by Melvin. All right, any discussion on that? Basically, what we're discussing is the dates we possibly have that available to us. We have one in June, correct?
Yes, June 27th,
June 27th. We can put it on there, or we can put it in the fall election,
November 3rd.
November 3rd. So, I don't know everybody's opinion on that, but
Yes, so, okay, so I think she's asking who seconded that motion first.
no.
Oh, Chad Woods, I'm sorry, okay. Yeah, so, my only thoughts on this is, we're gonna have to really get out and explain to the public what this tax is. This is not a new tax, we've said it before. It's not an additional tax, it's not an increase in taxes. It is a tax that we've had for a number of years that the citizens of Jeff Davis Parish have passed. And we're just trying to take a portion of that, about $300,000 of that $3.3 million tax that we earn, and put it to the animal shelter, which is on the same property as the jail. It's not like we are doing 20 miles away. It's on property, it was built on property that the police jury owned. It was built with federal funds at no cost to the local taxpayer. I just think we need to get that point across, and I
So
think
you're
if we
thinking
do it
later?
in June, it's too quick for us
So
to
you're
really
thinking
get
the
out.
fall?
I say the fall.
What do you like? Yeah,
I'm up for that. I agree with Steve that, I think it's too quick. It fell on us, about 14, 15 votes.
15, yeah.
I would recommend putting it on, maybe the November ballot, and get the people educated on it. I don't think we educated the public enough on what it was. They were all fussing about new tax, and it's not a new tax. So,
Anybody else? You got it, Dave?
What is it, we talked about this again back in 24, and then we talked about it again in 25. Why not have his own tax instead of trying to make it with the jail tax? People are gonna be like, why not have his own tax and you get $300,000? That's it, you ain't getting no more money.
What we're trying,
They say it's getting confusing.
yeah,
I understand that, but people are,
so,
they got enough, they got
yeah.
enough.
Raising the tax for the animal shelter would be a stretch. What we're basically trying to do is there is a surplus, and we're just trying to use that surplus without having to raise tax on the parish to maintain the animal shelter, or to cut services in another area and use that funds. So it's the best of both worlds, actually, if it will go through.
I understand what you're saying there. I've talked to, had some discussion with different constituents and people that were not my constituents within the parish and outside the parish. And they said, well, why don't we got money going to the jail, so much of a surplus, that's what they want to take it and use it for the animal shelter, why don't we just take some of the money from the jail and lower their tax, and then we would just
Yeah,
make
it's
that tax the way, they want to see it in black and white, they don't want to see it all. $300,000, okay, well, they need another $50,000, and we had to pull it out, and they said, oh, you're gonna have to take 300, I should take 350,000.
right, I
People
understand.
are noticing that a lot more things, they're waking up.
Okay, well, do you have an opinion on the fall or June, like
I
it
mean,
sits?
if you want a discussion, I think we can discuss it more and push it to November. I understand.
Think of November, man?
I understand that, yeah, the animal shelter needs to be up and running. It'll be opened up in another 2 months if it was to fund it. Here we're gonna wait another 9 months before it can be funded. But I mean, hey, we're not gonna rob Peter to pay Paul.
All right, Mr. Buller, you have an opinion?
I don't like taking the tax that's already in place and use it for something else. We worked hard to get that tax passed to the jail. The Rick Evans here, they tried twice and it failed. And we used it and showed these old landlords much they'd pay if it was a millage. And I'm at a minimum mile here, working to get that jail tax. And I'm a work consultant, I use for people. And there they heard what they got to pay per section for 25 meals, there's no grant, they pushed it, and I just pushed it, you know? And, I just don't like using the tax that was in there.
I understand,
And,
but,
you know, one of the embarrassments for me is to go build a building with no way to run it. I never did like that. And that's something we don't do.
okay, but as it sits, we're gonna be trying for rededication. Do you have a preference if we tried, as it currently sits?
You don't push it.
Okay, November. Bill, any opinion?
I think on the last vote they had, we only had 15% turnout for one thing. And people just didn't come out and vote for it. The ones that voted for it was either against it or didn't understand it. So maybe it'd take a little while longer to help them understand
So,
exactly what.
the later date?
Yeah, Mr. LaFarge, I move that we do it at the later date. We continue the discussions, because I understand Mr.
Okay.
Buller's point and Mr. Lejeune's point. I think we can, you know, discuss those points
All right.
and then just move forward. But we can't discuss those points and do it in
Y'all
June.
good with that? All right, so I need a motion.
So I move.
You make it, that's to make it in the fall by Mr. Eastman, second by Mr. Frugier. Any discussion further?
Mr. President, I think we should move forward in June. The sooner it passes, the sooner we can open our new facility. We have, between now and that vote, we have February, March, April, and May to educate our constituents. And as jurors, it's our job to do that. And if we do it right, we can pass it. That's my opinion on that matter.
All right. Anybody else got any discussion? Going back to Steve's motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed?
Okay, so that motion passed. So we're gonna do that in the fall. All right, the next item up to bid is motion to receive nominations for District 12 jury replacement. And first of all, I'm gonna ask if anybody wants to speak for themselves or on behalf of someone. If y'all would come up to the mic, introduce yourself, say what you need to say. You have 5 minutes.
Scott Cormier, Owen's son.
A little closer.
Most of y'all probably know me over the years, working with him. It's odd feeling even coming up here for the circumstances that most of us are here for tonight. Dad worked for the parish for a long time, my old 42 years, as long as I am old. And I have seen multiple jurors come and go and come and go, and it was a big accomplishment for Dad. He was proud of. Myself approaching it to take its place, it's kind of more of a responsibility that Dad never quit anything. Never. To fill his seat, it would be an honor and mean a lot to me. And as far as the overwhelming, guys, give me a second.
Take your time.
In District 12, with Dad, just as a juror alone, riding around and talking with everybody, his reputation. Most of our constituents know the family, know who we are. And I'm not trying to play a card of, like I'm entitled to it. This is something that y'all have to appoint. Nobody's voting on as far as the public goes. I don't want that to be some kind of favoritism type thing. I think there's other people that are interested in it. Just here to kind of play my piece and try to take Dad's responsibility, what's left of his terms. To, as far as attributes, as a juror, got my whole life. That's all I can say about it. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And just for clarification, if anybody wants, and being our Lance, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. So what we're doing tonight is we're appointing someone to take Owen's place. And that will be until the next election is held. And that's going to be in November? November. And at that point, whoever chooses to run for that position can do it. That person will then serve till that term expires, which is, I think, in January 28,
Yeah.
is when it expires. So you'll get nominated, whoever will get appointed tonight will be that juror for District 12 until the election, and then from the election, whoever wins there would be for like a year more, okay? Just want to clarify that in case anybody was wondering exactly what we were doing. All right, anybody else want to speak?
So my name is Roger Mallett. I am interested in filling the seat for District 12. I come to you with some knowledge of the community. I am on the several boards, one of the boards being the Welch Housing Authority. I'm a board member for the Jeff Davis Parish Chamber. I'm also a board member for the Southwest Louisiana Workforce Commission. I'm also a board member for the Vermilion Parish Chamber. I am a graduate of McNeese State University with a degree in finance. I think economic development is very important for our community. I think the way we have something that's very unique, we have I-10 running 25-plus miles through the center of our parish, and we need to utilize the service roads and try to get industries to come in the area. I think the roads and the ditches are very important in our community, and taxing these industries that come in is a way for us to lessen the burden on our constituents. So once again, my name is Roger Mallett, and I ask for your vote.
And you live in the district.
Sir?
And you live in the district?
Yes, I do.
I didn't ask Scotty
Yes,
that, but I know he
live in-
does as well.
I live in the
Okay.
district in the town of Welch.
Okay, thank you. Next one.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I live in the district. I live in Roanoke. And me and Owen was classmates. We graduated in 1981.
What was your name?
Terry Fontenot. My name
Terry
is Terry
Fontenot,
Jane
okay.
Fontenot. And we graduated from Welch High in 1981, and we stayed friends. And when Owen first wanted to run for the police jury, he came to me and he said, "Would you support me?" And I said, "We're going to support you." And we were so glad we did, because he was a good jurist. And when we called him, he answered his phone. He called you back. He wanted to talk to you and see what you had to say. And the week before he passed away, I had called him. I didn't know he was going to pass away. We were just talking. I wanted to check on him and everything, and we talked about it. And I told him, I said, "Well, if you do not run on the next term, that I was going to run, because District 12 needs somebody that is committed, have integrity, and want to see things grow and want to see that people being taken care of. So if I would like to be considered for the appointment, but if I don't get the appointment, I'm still going to run for police jury, because Owen was good. And I think District 12 needs somebody that's going to be good to them. Thank you."
Thank you. Yeah, I would absolutely encourage anybody that does not get appointed to run, if you desire to be in public office. I think it's a very nice thing. All right, so is there anyone else to speak? Kathy?
Giving you notice now. Owen worked for the jury since January the 14th, 1981. We married in August of 1981. My whole family has lived Jeff Davis Parish Police Jury. And like Scotty said, never was a quitter, never, with anything. And if you know Owen, you know what I'm talking about. I have seen Owen over the years. If a bridge needed to be inspected, he was with that person under that bridge, would go by our house, pick up his personal boat, get under the bridge, inspect. He wanted everything right. I have never met a person that had so much passion for other people. What do I owe you, Owen? You owe me nothing. I did it because I wanted to help you. Those things have been drilled into both of my boys. Scotty wants to finish his dad's term because his dad was not a quitter. Every person that I have talked to in the past, actually, they really didn't want him to retire as supervisor because he could help so many different people throughout the whole parish. And I'm not talking just about his area, I'm talking parish-wide. And it feels odd because now we're lost because Owen should be there. Owen was about the people of Jeff Davis Parish. He didn't want a pat on the back. He didn't like wasting taxpayers' money. And believe me, we have had so many discussions at our house over what was going on with the jury. I can tell you, Scotty will fill that seat with pride for his dad. And like his dad, it's what the people need him to do. I have no doubt he would be an asset to this jury because that is the bond they had. Scotty probably had more hours discussing the police jury stuff than I did. Sorry, Scotty, but they spent a lot of time together. And their views are, don't waste. Help as many people as you can with what you got. To make this, we live in a small Roanoke of Roanoke. And you can drive down Owen could drive down the road, and if he saw somebody trying to move something, he pulls over and he gets out and he helps. That's what you have with Scotty. He will bring nothing but pride to his dad's seat. And I would greatly appreciate it if you would appoint him so his dad is not a quitter.
Thank you. Anyone else want to speak? Anyone else want to speak? All right, then I'm going to open up the floor for nominations. If someone wants to nominate someone,
Mr. President, I'd like to nominate Mr. Scotty Cormier to fill the District 12 juror seat.
all right, we have nomination by Mr. Corey Myers. We'll not second it. All right, any other nominations?
I nominate Mr. Roger Mallett.
Mr. Roger Mallett. Any further nominations? Any further nominations? All right, we'll close the nominations, and then we'll have a roll call vote. So we'll start with Mr. Chad Willis.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty Cormier. Mr. Marcus Peterson.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty Cormier. Ms. Corey Myers.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty Cormier. Mr. Tim McKnight.
Roger Mallett.
Roger Mallett. Mr. Melvin Adams.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty Cormier. Mr. Bill LeBeau.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty, all right. Mr. Byron Buller.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty. Mr. David.
Scotty Cormier.
Scotty.
Scotty
Mr. Wayne.
Cormier.
Scotty. And Mr.
Mr. Roger Mallett.
Okay. 8. All right, so it's 8-2, so Mr. Scotty, congratulations, you'll be taking your dad's place in District 12. All right, so we got that. All right, next one, we have a motion to discuss.
Wait. I think we still have to do the motion to adopt the resolution.
Okay? That's all we have to
Number
turn.
8, you skipped over it.
I'm skipping everything tonight. All right, motion to adopt a resolution appointing Scotty Cormier as a replacement juror for District 12 until filled by called election.
So moved.
Mr. Chad Wood, second by Corey. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Number 9, motion to discuss honoring the memory of Owen Cormier and the naming of the animal shelter.
So moved.
So moved. Have a second.
Second.
Second by Ms. Myers. First move by Ms. Myers, second by Mr. Marcus. All right, discussion?
I think it's a great idea. I mean, I said that the other day, that, you know, Owen, in my term as president, we talked a lot about animals, and I do think that was a passion for him, was taking care of the animals. So I think it's very fitting that we name this shelter in honor of him.
I agree.
You would agree?
Yes.
I
His
totally agree.
compassionate spirit speaks to that shelter,
Yeah, he
because he wanted
definitely liked
it
it.
built, and he was looking forward to it opening.
Yeah,
Okay,
I wouldn't want anybody else to be named after but him.
yeah,
I agree.
definitely.
all right. Well, cool deal. If we're all in favor of that, no further discussion, all in favor?
Mr. President,
Aye.
Mr. President,
Opposed?
do you
So
want to
that
make,
motion will pass.
okay,
What did you want?
the original motion was to discuss it. I mean, did you want to defer the naming to the committee, or did you have a specific name?
Let me refer to the old president. What would you do? Refer that to old?
I would say have the animal control come up with the actual name, so you can refer it to the committee. But I mean, you know, what I had said the other day is let's just get the process started. I don't know what it takes to do that, but, you know, I don't know
I think
how
you
you
have to go through
name
something.
it, you know, I mean.
Okay,
I would make the motion to make the discussion
the animal,
to do, yeah, for the
Yeah.
animal thing, to appropriately do it in the right manner, you know.
okay.
I'd
Want to make that motion, anybody second it?
I'll second it.
Second. By Ms. Myers.
Go
Okay,
through
so we'll
proper
refer it to
channels.
the committee and then we'll
Well, have a vote on that.
vote on it.
No,
Need a vote on,
Yeah.
to bring
So
it
we have a
to us.
motion, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. That motion is passed. All right, the president's report, not a whole lot to it. We were asked, we could do it after the meeting, to present the Cormier family, which from the governor's office, a proclamation to Owen's family on the state's behalf. So I have 2 proclamations for the family after the meeting. And this is from, the next one is going to be the administrator's report. Mr. Ben, you got anything?
Just couple quick updates. The contractor started work on the jail, doing the condensation, the installation repair. So, that's kicked off. The expansion project for the jail fence is out for bid now. The bids are due January 20th. And the notice of award was sent to the low bidder that y'all approved for the generator at the health unit. And so that's a 200-day project, so that should kick off soon. So
What was it, what was the final bid on that one?
the final bid was $96,500. The estimate was $115, so it was under bids, you know. So the contract time's 200 days for that, so hopefully we'll get it done, installed before hurricane season.
Should be able to. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
All right, and then the engineer's report.
No updates.
No updates.
For you next meeting.
All right, all right. That being said,
One thing before we adjourn. I
Go
know
ahead.
this is kind of out of order, but just to make sure everybody, one thing I want to bring up to the jury as the OSEP director for the parish. Everybody's familiar with the current conditions that's going to occur within the next, starting Friday up till basically almost Wednesday from all the weather reports of a severe cold front that's moving through. We did meet today, both regional and also with the state to discuss the situation. With my being in the position, I know that, what I want to put out first of all is that, I know, how many of you have the new app that we just went to on your phones? All 13 of us? Okay. My next thing is to, we're gonna start moving that app because I think it's gonna be necessary. Because when situations like this occurs, we need to be able to notify the public of what's going on. This is the new app for notifications anytime, any type of disaster occurs within the parish, to keep the parish updated. If you have not seen that app, please, look at it. I think Ben, myself, Tim, and even our secretary, Suzette, worked diligently to get it. It has a whole lot of information, not only from our office, but covers a lot of the governmental agencies in the parish, for the parish. It's just that I just want to bring that up before we leave. We're gonna start putting that app out. It's an app that you have to download to the phone. It's free. It has a lot of stuff in it that you'll see that's gonna be able to be pushed to the public. I think the public could really like this new app that we have. We just need to get it out there, and we're gonna be pushing it pretty soon.
I have a question for you, Marcus. Is there a QR code on the website? Because I thought we had
Yes.
talked about
Yes,
that.
yes,
Okay,
there's a
so-
QR code.
I shared it yesterday, so if you see it on Facebook, just share it again and just keep sharing it and keep sharing it and send it.
We
It's,
reposted it on the parish's Facebook page today again
Yeah.
about it, downloading it. So
All right, good.
Does it send out alerts on a regular basis or on that?
There's an
It does?
alert that
Okay.
I sent out yesterday that should have come across on your phone.
It looks like you took it down, though. Did you take it down, or? I mean,
Well,
It's
so-
inactive now. Somebody took it down.
Yeah, that was kind of the odd thing. I got the alert, but then when I went to it, I couldn't find it on the site. You know, when I clicked it, it didn't bring me to the alert page, so I didn't know if I had done something wrong or what.
Did you click on the orange line when it was going across?
No, I didn't.
That's where you gotta get it at. Click
Okay.
on that orange line and you'll be able to read it and all the old,
Yeah.
alerts.
Okay, so could they tweak that to where it would go, if you click on the alert, when it comes up on your home screen, that it would go straight to the alert page instead
That's
of
what
going
it
through that?
does. When you click on that orange line, because it's scrolling across the top of the app, what the alert is, weather advisory is scrolling. And when you click on it, it also should send you, your phone should show the alert come up on your phone. And when you click on that, it should go directly to that app. But the orange line going across the top of the app, when you touch it, it'll let you read the whole advisory or the whole whatever we put.
Okay, so I don't know, I'll look at it again, but I don't think it was really clear. I did find it on the orange line, but only because I clicked on it. It didn't tell me to click on it, so that's, if we could figure out how to make that a little clearer.
Yeah, it
We'll
shows.
get with the, if you
Yeah, Tim.
put the concerns, because we can get with the IT people with the service that we just put it up.
Great
and
app,
We can tweak it. Like I said, once you see it, it has not only our stuff, but everything that pertains to the jury, a lot of information that we can put in there. But again, my intention is to make sure that we put this thing out and let the public know that this is our new app. It's simple to download, and right now, we just need to make sure we get it up, because situations like this occurs, we need to keep the public informed.
Okay, thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Marcus.
The only other thing I mention to y'all, because a couple of y'all have asked me, is I'll email out the committee assignments this week. Now that we have that District 12 filled, I'll email those out, so let y'all know that. Mr. Chadwell, you have anything else?
No, sir.
Mr. Marcus Peterson? Marcus?
No, sir.
Corey?
Hey,
No?
before we go anywhere, I'd kind of like Scotty to come up here and take his seat.
We can do that. All right, Mr. Melvin Adams, anything? Mr. Eastman?
No, you don't need to do that.
I don't, well, I'm already halfway through.
Okay.
Wayne?
No, sir.
David? Byron? And Bill? All right. I need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Moved by Mr.
Ask him for a second.
All right? What? We
Mr.
didn't
Scotty.
do that yet.
Mr. Scotty.
It's gotta be sworn in, Tim. Tim, it's gotta be sworn in.
All right, I need a second.
Second.
Second, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
I didn't want to say it loud.